So welcome to All Out Social's launching and scaling playbook. I want to show you the exact steps from day one that'll give you the bigger picture of our thought process and exactly how we work, basically. So first and foremost, I just want to show you a little bit of our client feedback. So we have, here's some of the 5-star reviews that we've received. So we actually only have 5-star reviews from using this technique. And yeah, as you can see, this is probably just only a handful of the feedback that we've got already. So currently we're top rated. We have 100% job success on Upwork, and we're actually in the top 5% of all social media marketing agencies on Upwork. So yeah, we get many perks from Upwork, and we have probably around 10 invites per day for e-commerce brands. So yeah, this is all from using the launching and scaling playbook. So what is it exactly? So yeah, we're not expecting you to know the different nuances, the different rectangles here. But yeah, where each rectangle box is an element of the funnel, each with its own standing operating procedure. And they all contribute to the end goal of getting sales for your brand. So what are the 5 phases of the playbook, basically? So defining our customer persona is the first element. So we normally see from bringing on clients with past agencies is that 9 out of 10 agencies overlook this section. So we need to be extremely familiar of why our product solves a specific problem. So a lot of brands and everything like that, they have a good understanding of the persona. For example, it could be a 45-year-old person, but they don't really know why what segmentation of their audience is basically their product is solving. So we need to focus on lots of different personas, reasons our brand fixes that problem. And yeah, we do this by focusing on segmenting. We compile the reasons why our customers would buy from us and equally why they wouldn't. And yeah, we basically just find out a bigger picture of our target market, which actually saves thousands of pounds if it weren't to be tested to begin with straight away. So yeah, it's very much that we have a lot of research in many different segmentations. We look at reviews, we look at objections, we look at people in the same field in terms of competitors and everything like that. And then this is when we get a little bit more of an understanding of what personas we should basically test. So here's an example of a skincare brand we work with. So just to contextualize what we mentioned, you can see at the top we've chosen 3 personas to test first. So one of the angles is youthful look, one of them's natural product seekers, and the other is a skin takes a beating. So we actually did extensive research on the market, but looking at the exact pain points our products solve. And this is when we focused a little bit on why people would buy, and we get a bigger picture of basically just looking at who would be willing to buy. So with this in mind, we have 3 different reasons that our customers would buy, and then we look into that a little bit more. So one of the brands that we've worked with in the past was a company called Nobly. So we managed to generate them around 146,000 in their first 3 weeks. So yeah, we were able to scale very aggressively straight away. And yeah, it was a brilliant campaign pre-COVID. We were able to systemize their ads, so they were profitable in Italy, Hungary, Romania, and Czech Republic. So the second aspect is what we do is when we have data in the account, we audit the account and check for bottlenecks. So yeah, again, nearly every time we onboard a client who's worked with a previous agency, we find a metric in their funnel that shows us if they had just fixed this section, their ROAS would have increased extensively. So we normally say like great agencies can tell in the first 2 minutes if they know what they're looking for, what area is causing the most harm, and why basically. So we have the ability to analyze the results and inevitably it's like save thousands in ad spend. So our technique to compare the brand's data is to look at industry averages. So if we get a benchmark of metrics and everything like that, we can really diagnose it straight away. So for example, it could be a low click-through rate. As you can see here in our troubleshooting, we have instructions of how to improve. So for example, click-through rate, it could be a placement issue, it could be an ad creative that is weak, or a targeting issue. So another brand that we've worked with is a company called Zoli. So they're a Belgian furniture company who have over 20 physical stores. So they were looking for more of an online presence. So yeah, with an account with zero data, we managed to generate them 14 times return on ad spend. We generated them around 70,000 euros. So yeah, we gave them a very predictable revenue stream during COVID. And we actually had to pause the ads because they ran out of stock during this time. So number 3 is conversion rate optimization. So this is sections about the bigger picture. Again, it's more holistic. It's not just we run ads and basically just don't think of the bigger picture. We like to differentiate ourselves as marketers, as we're not just an agency who sets and forgets ads and hopes for the best. We want to get in the minds of our buyers and focus on the full user experience. So yeah, we have a lot of checklists and SOPs. Again, we focus on the user experience. For example, we could focus on value proposition, product placement, scarcity, amongst dozens of quick optimizations. And yeah, this will increase ROI the second the changes are made. So this section alone will give you the best possible head start in contrast to a brand that only focuses on Facebook ads. And we offer this for free as well. So once all of the other 3 steps are done, this is when the pieces are starting to fit together. This is when we start on rounds of testing, focus on different areas at a time. Yeah, we know that split testing it's a buzzword that you hear all the time, but knowing what to test and when to test is the difference between a brand elevating in terms of growth or letting someone waste thousands of your ad spend with pretty much little to no feedback. So yeah, our area of testing consists of testing first on the personas, then the offer, then our audience, our creatives, and then our copywriting. So yeah, the process of testing never stops, essentially. We're just bringing on the winning audiences and the winning variables through to the next round and turning off everything that isn't working. So this was actually a lead generation campaign. So Dime were a little bit different in terms of the normal brands we worked with. They're a mobile beauty company based in South Africa. Which their value proposition was bringing beauty therapists to you instead of you going out. So we managed to get as many installs possible to that app, and we managed to get them we managed to get them 1,682 installs in the first 5 weeks at a 10% conversion rate. So yeah, we tripled the bookings, and they were able to retarget their remainder leads with their offers permanently afterwards. So yeah, here's an overview of the testing sequence as I mentioned. So yeah, this is again, it's just one part of the process. Each testing round brings the winning combinations forward. And lastly, scaling. This is once we have stress tested our ads, we know exactly what is working. This is when we scale aggressively and we see huge growth. So this isn't just an increase in hope method. We have to carefully get to this point. So we're confident of our KPIs, and you're able to see why you invested in this in the first place, basically. So yeah, this is the exact system that has helped made us able to spend hundreds of thousands of our clients' ad spend profitably. And we basically want to give this exact system to you. Again, we have another brand who's used this playbook. So Happy Way is an Australian protein product-based company. And we're able to consistently generate them 4 times 4 ROAS, increasing their revenue by around 155% in the process. So again, just as a little bonus at the end, what you will receive if you were to have the launching and scaling playbook, you'll also receive free website conversion rate consultation and 24/7 support. So we're available daily with your needs and like to keep our way of working very personal to you. You'll have touch points of communication. You'll have many touch points of communication, and we're not just basically an agency that assigns you to an account manager. We like to keep it very personal. So what as well, we also have access to hundreds of different software deals that are heavily focused on e-com brands. So there's plenty of lifetime discounts. And yeah, we're basically just wanting to give you that portal as well. That'll basically save you thousands in the long run. We have a referral system too, where we send you $500 for every partner you refer to us. So yeah, that's another a real excellent way of generating income too. So yeah, that is basically it for the launching and scaling playbook. Thank you so much for getting this far. If you have any questions about this playbook, one of our team will be happy to assist this. And yeah, thank you so much.